I look like a troglodyte compared to you.
Excuse me, look at how bad this angle is.
So, last time, well, not too long ago, we finished off the video for the brakes, you know, it's right now, but that footage is going to the previous video. Now we're going to start working on the second video here, where we do the differential fluid, because me jacking up from the diff, I had, I guess, a little far back, and the jack kind of bent the differential plate a little bit, so now it's leaking. So now we're going to go ahead and change that and get a new cover on it, and should be a fairly easy thing for Mamma Mia to do.
That's what we thought about the brakes.
That's what we think about on everything we've done so far. Again, little Jane's out here. Right. Tied up to a wheel. Wheels are for sale. Right, little Jane. So I got a new differential cover from Spectre. It's chrome and all. No, I would have preferred kind of a finish like my breather, but this was the best one I could find for the price and got here the fastest. The gasket they sent kind of is garbage from their packaging, like crease right there, broken on shipment, a couple of other places, so we won't be using that. We'll be using our TV. They did send new hardware, which is kind of nice, but we will be putting on, you know, the rear end's kind of ugly, but once I get this 90s bed off, I'm going to, you know, clean all that up back there, so not too worried about it. For rear end fluid, we're going with Royal Purple SAE 7590. No, we're not doing any posi additive because we're limited slip, because I don't think I have it. I think I have an open differential. The wheels spin opposite ways when you lift it up, so. Ready to get started, Mia?
I have no idea what any of that meant, but yes.
It's okay. I really don't either. I just read it online. No, I kind of do. Positive traction is when your wheels, both your wheels spin together, right?
Okay. That means the gears rotate a specific way, right?
Something like that. There's limited slip will like have more power to one side than the other. So if you're stuck, maybe you'll have one wheel that's spinning more than the other, whereas posi will just both be spinning. Open, I'm not sure. Something along those lines. I'm sure someone will correct me down below.
Okay, now
So,
what?
go do it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, walk me through it.
Probably don't need to use the creeper. Just crawl on your belly.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go under here, and you're going to see it's leaking right there. Yeah, bent. It's bent at the bottom. You see it?
Oh,
yeah,
this?
right there. Yeah, and that probably broke our TV seal, which is why it's leaking now.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna go get the drip, not the drip, but the
That bucket thing?
yeah, the fluid container. You're gonna take out pretty much all the bolts on the bottom, leave one or two at the top. Then you're gonna kind of pry the bottom carefully, not to damage the mating surfaces. And then all the fluid's gonna come out. And then let it drain. You're gonna clean it out, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
We got Mamma Mia cheating with the impact.
Cheating?
Oh yeah, nice and easy, huh? Go ahead and open up the fluid too, the red cap in the box. And put the bolts on the ground so they don't get all covered.
What's your story?
Oh, my story was different. So differential fluid smells pretty gross, and is a very, what is it? Not viscous, or has a low viscosity, doesn't flow. Very thick. And one time at my grandpa's house, I was working on his truck. This is when I was like 16. I was working on his truck, and he had this, it was a big orange container out front of his house that looked like orange glow. So I thought it was like orange glow or that stuff to clean your hands. So I go to it. I don't think I knew about differential fluid and all this stuff at this point. So I go to the thing, I pump it out. It's very stinky. It's on sitting here washing my hands, not thinking anything of it. And it's, it's got a little bit of grit in it, and it's very like slimy, and it cleaned my hands really well. But just my hands wouldn't get dry, clean. I was running water in my hands, and like the water was like displacing because of the thick oil, and like they wouldn't get clean. And that stuff just like it wouldn't go. It was like slimy, so it wouldn't go away.
Can I keep going, sir?
So I added some more and kept trying, and it was basically like, yeah, keep going. So I added some more, and it's basically like those little YouTube videos where they pour shampoo on the dude's head, and
it keeps going.
Keep going. So I ended up washing my hands with a whole bunch of differential fluid, and yeah.
I might need a ratchet for that. Oh, maybe not.
Now, typically the first thing you want to do on these before you get started is check and see if your fill hole bolt will actually loosen.
My what?
Fill hole. The hole you use to fill it.
Where's that?
It's on the other side. Because you don't want to go through all this work or take your cover off, lose all your fluid, and then not be able to fill it up, because then you'll be stranded.
Okay.
I have already checked to see if it's loose and stuff,
Okay.
So we're good to go.
Okay.
Check out those other bolts.
All right. What do we say? Let's do it.
Lock a notch. Pry the bottom out.
Can I use like this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like these
This
are like
doesn't work.
toys. Nice, thanks. My favorite tool. I just hope I'm doing it into the right part. It's not like there's a lot of options. Here we go.
Alright, grab the real pry bar for her. Or a nice chisel.
A really shitty angle to work at.
Yeah, well, I have a cute dog on me. Try to take all these off now, since it's all basically drained. You can just grab it now and probably pull it off.
Finger stuck. Nice helical gear.
She's like, I've cut these before.
I have cut something similar. Not quite that one's tapered.
Let's see.
That one has a.
What's that say? 14 to 43 GM. What's 14 divided by 43? I don't think I can't do that off the top of my head. I wonder what kind of gear ratio it is. I think you can tell by the 14 divided by 43.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, these are all really fun. I studied this in school. I don't remember much of it because I don't make gears, but.
You could probably set the gear lash on these, huh?
Yeah.
She said yeah. Stinky, huh?
Stinky. It's all in my hair.
Alright, so your next task will be, we can let it drain for a little bit. Your next task is going to be, you want to clean this mating surface of all this. And then probably spray some brake cleaner inside and with a towel pull out what you can from the bottom. How was that so far?
Stinky. A little bit difficult. I feel like we're lucky that we didn't have to lift the car or anything, but still. My hands are all sweaty, so I can't get my gloves on.
But I have more blue paper towels, so don't judge us for using white. It's pretty. Mainly want to clean the stuff at the bottom.
Oh, that is an atrocious mixture of smells. tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
Alright, so while I was transferring footage off the camera to the computer, Mia got the differential surfaces nice and clean. Oh yeah. Even got the threads and everything, so.
Yeah, it got nice and in there.
Nice and in there, so.
Brought out the compressor.
Yeah, we got the compressed air, brake fluid, brake cleaner, sorry, and everything. The whole shebang. So with the new diff cover down here, got about a, I don't know, 1/4 inch bead of RTV going along the edges. I'm gonna let it sit for like 15 minutes, let it skin over, and then we'll go ahead and install it.
Do I have grease on my face like last time apparently?
No. Still cute. Carefully, go ahead and grab the diff and install it. Put a bolt on the top and a bolt on the bottom to hold it in place. Try not to smear the RTV everywhere at all.
How will we do this first and then we put the... Like that?
Yeah.
Can you help me?
What the heck? You're supposed to be doing this.
Don't smear it. Smears it.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be fine.
So small!
You can keep tightening them, man. The face hasn't even touched yet.
What do you mean keep tightening them?
You're doing crisscross, which is fine, but I mean, like, the nut head hasn't even touched the differential yet to apply pressure, you know?
That's as tight as I can go, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it turns out the bolts they gave us are too long. So, back to the old bolts. Cleaned them up pretty good. If I would have known we were going to be using these, I would have soaked them in some Evaporust to clean the heads a little better, but I wire brushed the threads real good, so they'll be alright. By the way, the rear end number on this, I don't know if this is the correct thing, but it says G183. Does anybody know what that would mean? I think I looked it up before, but I didn't really find anything. Like, I'm curious if this is the year correct rear end, or this is from a newer truck. Because I feel like it's from a newer truck, you know. This truck's 48 years old, so in those years, someone probably changed something. Crisscross applesauce. I didn't set it, so you have to set it.
What did we say?
20.
How does this one work? Oh, does it just twist? $20?
Yeah, it looks good. Now tighten the thing on the bottom. There you go. Not the fancy ones where you pull down and twist.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and torque her down. Try and do crisscross in the beginning, and then we'll do a circle in the end. Babes! Babes! Babes, come here! We got big babes out here. Big babes. Little Jane Jane. Right, little Jane Jane.
Babes, come here.
So the RTV's been down there. So it's been about a couple hours now. We're gonna go ahead and put the fluid in.
No, she's got some like differential fluid.
Oh my god, dogs. Screw that cap on.
This?
Yeah.
Alright. I think it's on. Babes, you set this up for yourself, you know that.
Hey, take that thing out.
This?
Uh-huh.
How?
With the ratchet.
Alright.
Alright, now have fun pumping.
You say that so lightly. How do I know when it's full?
Remember, it'll have some fluid come back out.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, is that where I was mocking the guy?
Yep.
think it would be a fun, cool purple color.
That's royal purple.
How much did this,
2
Yeah.
2.25. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the camera off because we're gonna be here for a while. So Mia's out here pumping in differential fluid, and Babes is just like, I'm
still comfortable. I'm gonna fall asleep.
gonna chill down here. How's it going?
It's going.
What are you doing, little Jane Jane?
It's almost their dinner time.
How's it going?
It's going. We're getting pretty light here, so I think we might be done this one soon. As I say that.
Uh-oh. It's leaking. I'm just kidding.
Why would you do that? Oh no, you're gonna be all scared that I fucked up.
We're on the second bottle here. I mean, you're still pumping.
My arm's gonna get swole. Oh wait, we're coming out. We're coming out. Just cover it up.
Huh?
Should I just
Throw it in there. Pop-hole.
poo-poo? I'm guessing this doesn't have to be torqued or anything?
Nope, just
Nice and tight?
Make sure you keep that in there square so you don't round out the plug. Alright, so Mia just finished putting in the just about 2 quarts of the differential fluid. And what's it focused on? And yeah, what did you think about everything today?
It was fun. It was the only thing that kind of went the way it was supposed to for the most part. I think the only problem we had was the screws being longer.
Yeah, not a big deal because
No,
they
it
get
was-
extra screws. So
But yeah, I was kind of hoping that after this, everything goes as smoothly as this did.
never does.
Here's hoping. But it was fun. It was a good experience, dirty experience, and yeah.
I think now the truck should be ready for inspection, so I can actually finally drive it on the street, and then figure out what needs fixed then. So, next will be kind of like body work. I guess.
I'm excited for that stuff.
Yeah, the body work, a little bit of welding here and there. We'll get that bed back there out of here sold, and get ready for the other bed coming, and then get rid of this bed and stuff like that. So, anyways, I think that's about it.
We had fun.
Yeah. Till
On
next
to the
time.
next.
Bye.
Bye.